Aperture Laboratories. I can read. Hello lovely people of the world, I'm here to you, and welcome back to Let's Play Portal. Last time, we began our adventures through the Aperture Science Test Labs, and in today's video, we'll be going into this area. Alright, so this puzzle continues the idea of teaching you how momentum works in these games, but now we have access to two portals at once, so that's going to be pretty neat. The right trigger on the Xbox 360 will control the blue one, and the LT button will control the left portal thingy. And it doesn't matter to any of you out there who's playing on the PC version of this game. Yay! Now, fun memory, the PC version of this game was the first one that I was exposed to, and it was an interesting experience because I was playing on a laptop, and this game was not built for a touchpad mouse at all. So I couldn't move and aim a portal at the same time, and that made some later puzzles interesting to work around with. I'll just say that right now. But we've now activated the button, so we have to fly! Alrighty then, we can go over here, and something that's pretty well worth mentioning is the color you see on the portal gun will tell you the last portal that you fired, so that you don't accidentally fire the same one twice and ruin a puzzle. So that's something that you definitely want to keep in mind as my voice is cracking, because I'm a manly grown-up. Alrighty then, we can go this way. Ooh, this one. I've been looking forward to this one.
Now that you are in control of both portals, this next test could take a very, very long time. If you become lightheaded from thirst, feel free to pass out. An intubation associate will be dispatched to revive you with peptic salve and adrenaline.
That sounds yummy.
Vital testing apparatus destroyed.
Alright, we're going to fire the portal up there. And now that we've opened the door, we can go over here and do stuff. Yay! Now, what I want to do, this may seem a little bit weird, but hear me out. I want to set up something that's pretty amusing. I want to take the box out here, and we're just going to leave it there for a little bit, because there is something very, very well worth mentioning about this room in particular that I want to talk about. So, first of all, let's take care of this, because cameras are the bane of my existence. Apparently. We go over here, and there's... Well, there is a box right here. This is the box that I wanted. This probably was the solution to the puzzle. I was just being a little bit dumb. But even if there was an extra box around here, I still wanted to bring that with me for reasons that we'll talk about at a future time in space and magical rainbow ponies, or magical rainbow ponies, what? Alright, I don't get a whole lot of fan art, but can somebody draw, like, a rainbow pony going through this area? Because that'd actually be really funny to see. That might be one of the weirdest requests that anybody could possibly... I can see myself in the portal! Yay! How's it going over there? Is that lined up properly? Yes, it is. And it's activating that thing. Yay! So, fire a portal over there, and go here, and we did it! We did the thing! It is amazing, and it tastes like chocolate. Alrighty then, head over there, and we can activate the final button. Ooh, spooky. Oh, it still landed up there. That's amusing. Did it not activate, though? Did it not land on the button? It did. Can I please land on the platform? Gracious sakes. Cheese and crackers game.
As part of a previously mentioned required test protocol, we can no longer lie to you. When the testing is over, you will be missed.
Alright, two things I want to say real quick. First of all, I'm an idiot. And second of all, there's a pretty amusing trick that you can do in this room to trigger some funny dialogue that I haven't been able to remember for a little while, but I just remembered how he did it, and it's super obvious, and I'm stupid. Alright, so what you want to do is you want to have a portal thingy activated up here so that we can make it to the top of this platform. And you want to fire a portal that way so we can activate through there. And move a block in here. And if you do right, you can jump to that platform. Alright, so which one's up there? That's the blue one. Okay, goody. And take this over here. Go this way. Go back into the portal. If we can... Box, go away.
Enrichment Center staff to ensure the safe performance of all authorized activities, you have managed to ensnare yourself permanently inside this room. A complimentary escape hatch will open in 3, 2, 1.
GLaDOS, I appreciate that, but the portal was still open. There was no problem there. Alright, I've seen that plenty of times before, but I've never actually seen it at a point where we could still leave the room. That's pretty hilarious right there. Alright, so that's what I wanted to demonstrate. They left in a way that you can trap yourself in this room and made it so that special dialogue would trigger, which would allow you to open the door anyway. So that's something that's pretty well worth mentioning. I'm sure you'll see that in the developer's commentary for this video, which will be on the in the corner of the screen if you want to check that out. But anyway, on to the next floor.
All subjects intending to handle high-energy gamma-leaking portal technology must be informed that they may be informed of applicable regulatory compliance issues. No further compliance information is required or will be provided, and you are an excellent test subject.
I'm going to be demonstrating this room twice. The first way is a sequence break, which I'm going to be demonstrating for you people. And the other way is the way you're supposed to do this. So what we want to do, if you use a portal to get over here, this area will not trigger. So what you want to do is have an orange portal activate here and jump downwards. And go backwards, and you just solved this room with no rap music or flash dancing, and you deserve a round of applause. But that's not what we're here for. We're going to do this the way you're supposed to, because we're good people. So once you get through this point, the staircase will activate, which will ruin the sequence break. So speedrunners, hope you had a nice day or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, activate a portal up there, and then go back this way. And ouchie. Hey. Hey. Oh. I remember now. I'm dumb. Don't mind me. Go this way. And... whee! Actually, it's been a little while since I did this the way you're supposed to. But now that we've taken care of that, the staircase will activate once again. And we can go over here and activate the button. Jumping! Yay! We can jump in a platforming game. Who would have thought? Well, this isn't a platformer, but, well, it kind of is. Don't mind me, I'm just rambling. Okie dokie, we go over this way, and ew. Ew, this does not look nice. This is the opposite of nice. This is rice. Well, we could sequence break this. Hey! Speedrunners, you're welcome. What can I say except you're welcome? For the... whatever the lyrics are. Okie dokie. Watch out for this thing because it is instant deathly doom. It's not the Deathly Hallows from Harry Potter, it's Deathly Doom, which is scarier because it has the letter D in it, and D is one of the most menacing of sounds. That's why they call it murder and not muck-duck. At some point you get the reference. What was the last portal we used? I think we used the... we want to use the orange one, I think. I want to double check that. Yep, we want to use the blue one. And I should have figured, concerning the fact that there is a thing on the corner of the screen it's all glowing and has a light, and I literally explained this an episode ago. Or was it this episode? I don't even remember. I'm an old man, don't judge me. But doing this will activate the orange thing.
Very, very good. A complimentary victory lift has been activated in the main chamber.
Well, we don't need no stinking complimentary victory lift. We could sequence break. I've touched upon this a little bit in the past, but I have been interested in trying speedrunning. I don't know if this is something that's going to end up happening, but Link's Awakening is one that I definitely would love to speedrun someday, but Portal is another one that I would like to try because I know a lot of interesting sequence breaks that we can do in this game and things like that, such as the one that I demonstrated for you guys a moment ago. So this would be a pretty fun speedrun to do.
The Enrichment Center is committed to the well-being of all participants. Cake and grief counseling will be available at the conclusion of the test. Thank you for helping us help you help us all.
Oh boy, cake and grief counseling. I've always wanted grief counseling. Vital testing apparatus destroyed. Okie dokie. Activate. We suddenly went fast for a moment there. What we want to do, land down here and fire through the portal that destroyed in midair. I'm a monster! I feel like a monster. I would have become I must confess that I feel like a monster. Alright, I remember this one room would give me a lot of trouble on my first playthrough, but what we want to do, destroy this thing first because it's mocking me. Activate this in the spot that it's going to be bouncing around in, and activate this. And once the sparkling thingy of sparklingness goes through the portal, as soon as it activates. Hello? There we go. I don't know why I was activating there. Go through here, this will destroy both portals, and aim at the glowing spot on the wall, and fire at this. Don't step too far over there, otherwise you'll go through the Emancipation Grill and deactivate both portals, and that will ruin your day. And you definitely don't want that. Okie dokie, so now we can go over here. And yes, I'm going to carry this camera with me the entire way, and there's nothing you can do to stop me. So, while I go through this area, there's one thing in particular that I'd really like to talk about in terms of preparing this Let's Play. Portal is something that I've been wanting to do for a very long time, and you may have figured this out already, considering the fact that I initially announced this series in 2017, and it's only happening now. I'll get to why it took so long to do that, but this Let's Play, me wanting to do this Let's Play, I should say, actually predates that even further, because this was something that I actually recorded years ago when I was testing out an idea of recording PC games, and I was using Portal as the way to test it out. I don't think we can use I don't think we can get through there with the camera because we're gonna need to fire a portal. But I recorded a full Let's Play of this game, and I asked the James Rolls and Great Purpose Gaming to watch it because I wanted to have like a test audience to see what I was doing right and things like that. And they liked it, but at the same time, there were a lot of visual glitches with it. It didn't look good at all. The sound design got very bad at the end, and I didn't want that to be on my channel, so as much as I enjoyed that original playthrough, I knew I could do better, which is the reason why I waited until now to do this. Speaking of knowing that I could do better, I don't know why I'm having trouble with this puzzle. Alright, there we go. Alright. Remember when I said earlier in the Let's Play that I had trouble playing this game on my PC because for whatever reason I couldn't move and move the camera at the same time? Well, this is another reason why that was the case, and I failed that completely. Alright, let's try it again. Whee! Get used to seeing that. We're going to be doing that a lot throughout the series, and I do mean a lot, particularly towards the end. But it is a pretty fun mechanic, and I like it. We don't need the blue portal. And I did that completely wrong. Alright, let's wait for another one to activate. That'll bounce through there and go through that way. And it will activate the shiny thingy of shininess. Yay, shiny! I'm so shiny! I love that movie. Don't judge me. I will sing whatever I want. Yay, we did it! Alright, so after we solve this area, I think that we're going to be calling it quits for this episode. So let's go over here. I believe in the original PC Let's Play of this game, this was the part that in terms of editing that I decided that I didn't want to bother with the editing the rest of the series and things like that. Because like I said, I'd recorded the entire game, but I think it was around here when the footage really got all visually glitchy and was just completely unusable. So this room, it can be a little bit tricky, because it's going to be involving a lot of running around and being fast and things like that. We're going to want to do a bit of setup before we do anything else. So we go over here, and actually I want to go this way first. Basically what we want to do, activate both buttons quickly, which will activate the way over there. Aim your portals up properly, and we can go this way. I'm going to go down because I'm getting a little bit paranoid that that glowing thing's going to fire in my face. And we missed. Oh, I missed.
Did you know you can donate one or all of your vital organs to the Aperture Science Self-Esteem Fund for Girls? It's true.
Alright, so that's where we're going to be calling it quits for this episode of Portal, so thank you all so much for watching this video, and until next time, it'll gear to you. Oh yeah.
Through no fault of the Enrichment Center, you have managed to trap yourself in this room. An escape hatch will open in 3, 2, 1. As part of a previously mentioned required test protocol, we can no longer lie to you. When the testing is over, you will be missed. Cake and grief counseling will be available at the conclusion of the test. Thank you for helping us help you help us all.